Got some highlights starting off the Big 12 tournament for Texas against the TCU Horned Frogs. Let's do it. Easy Mike Kabongo starting off, and early on it was good. You had aggressive Texas getting to the hoop, a lot in transition, and in the paint with Mike Kabongo to start this one off.
Yeah, Texas came out with great energy early. Looked like they were ready to take it to the Horned Frogs, and then things kind of started to slip a little bit for this Longhorn team.
Well, Kabongo slips. He goes to the line. Tough fall here. Was he the same after that fall, at least for the immediate?
I thought it took some time for him to kind of get his rhythm back in, second half. The Texas team came alive a little bit, but I thought it took some time for Mike after that big fall.
Texas had a 9-point lead, but TCU comes back with the three-pointers. Nate Butler-Lind again. TCU with the lead 22-21. Keep in mind, this is a TCU team that had lost 8 straight until the regular season finale win against Oklahoma. Yes, Julian Lewis was alive and well. He was the difference maker against Texas Tech, difference maker against TCU. We had to scream something because I don't know if Poppy is making this highlight. The Texas going into the break
Poppy
lead
28-26.
He did. The mustache looked good. That does not show up in the box score. 2-on-1.
There's Mike.
And the one is Mike Kabongo. Started getting it going. Horns up 2. Next possession for TCU. Well, they just start ripping these three-pointers. You see a little step back. Charles Hill Jr. stepping into that one. That's a 3, and that's a 1-point TCU lead. They're doing it again. What's going on with this TCU run?
It's March. You saw Tech earlier fighting West Virginia to the end and getting a big W. TCU, they're not going down easy.
Look at that. Prince eBay, he wanted to get a rebound, and he wanted to get a bucket.
He thought about the lefty hook, but then he just decided to go right off the glass.
The lefty hook, a developing part of Prince eBay's game. You need a bucket. There wasn't a lot of them. So many free throws shot in the second half, but there's Julian Lewis once again building the lead to 8. Pump fake, Kabongo, there he goes, getting inside of the paint. He's a difference maker when he does that.
When he gets to the paint, gets to the rim, he did that later in the game as well. All the difference in the world, Mike Kabongo can penetrate and attack.
Kabongo, 16 points, 4-7 from the field. Also has 6 assists and a relatively clean game when it comes to the turnovers in the second half. Texas shoots 51.3%. They were under 40% in the first half. Really not a lot of offensive possessions, though, in which to mess up in the second half because of the free throws. TCU, they got in foul trouble. Every time it seemed like Texas would go down the court, there it was, a foul on TCU. Texas would go to the line. They hit those shots. Final score, 70-57. The 3rd win this season for the Texas Longhorns.
Yeah, Coach, your team started very strong. Started defensively, offensively in a flow, then got in a little bit of a lull. What happened in the first half?
Well, I did think we really started the game read really well with our defense, and we really created the offense with our defense, and we knew they were going to really try to close down the lane, keep us there, and we just really weren't very aggressive. We wanted to drive the ball early. We were doing that. We missed some shots in the lane. I didn't like the fact I thought our guys were worrying about being fouled, and I don't think they got fouled. But nonetheless, they're going to make you work. I mean, Trent does a great job, and his team, we've been in 3 games with them. They've all been hard. The zone was good to us. We knew we were going to mix it up and use it at some point in time, and so that turned out well for us.
Offensively, in the second half, you got on a roll, scored more points, got easier shots. What was the difference in the second half?
Well, again, I do think that we wanted to go inside early. We wanted to do that in the first half, put the ball in there, and we came out the second half, got it inside, put them in a little foul situation. But the big thing was, again, we wanted to be aggressive, and we made some shots, and we're capable of doing that. And I thought Mike did a good job, for the most part, directing things for us.
About 6 minutes to go, you had a 10-point lead, called a timeout. I assume you told the guys, let's work the clock. Took one quick shot, you weren't happy. From that point forward, I thought your team executed unbelievably, running the shot clock down and then still getting scoring opportunities.
Well, and that's where we've struggled at times, understanding the clock, and the zone really helped us because we had them stretched out. We really made some good adjustments. Our guys did really some good jobs when we were running that little side ball screen, but again, I thought at the end of the game we did execute, and that's what we have to do.
All year long, your kids and your fans have said, what if, Mike? Do you think that your kids believe that you can make a run at this in 4 days?
Oh, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. And, we told them right before the tip, it's everybody's 0-0 that's playing from here on out. And there's no doubt that we believe that. And we just got to go do it. And I think we're more than capable of doing that.
The championships, it's hard. You don't get to celebrate. You get to prepare for Kansas State. What do you expect in that game?
Well, I mean, they're a terrific team. I mean, you talk about a team, and I think they might be as good a team as there is in the league in terms of a team. They understand each other. They really, you think about it, they're league champions, and they've got guys that I love the way they play. I just love the way they work together as a team and understand their roles, and they're hard to. Again, they've proven they've had a great year, and Bruce has done a great job with them. But this time of year, they're not supposed to be easy. Tonight wasn't easy, and tomorrow night won't be easy either.
Okay, well, congratulations. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.